Hey, my name's Ricardo. Welcome back to Empowers Media. Tonight I'm going to show you guys how to make some homemade donuts using just a can of regular old jumbo biscuits. Let's get over here to the countertop and I'll show you guys how to do this. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go ahead and set your deep fryer to 350, and if you have a timer, go ahead and set that to 1.5 minutes. It's going to be per side. Go ahead and do that so your oil's getting hot while you cut out your biscuits. Now all you're going to do is you're going to take your can of jumbo size biscuits. Any can will do. You're going to get you a plate. You're going to begin cut out biscuits. You're going to just get you a small glass, flatten out the biscuit out like that. Take the glass, you probably want to make it a little flatter. Take the glass, place it in the center, or anything round, a cookie cutter will work. And you're going to just cut out, these are going to be donut holes. I've already gone ahead and started, I've got 3 over here. You want to make sure you keep them pretty much separate. You can, so they don't stick together. And then you're going to take the centers and just roll these into a ball. So just like that. And I'm just going to keep cutting these out. I'll roll those into donut holes as soon as I get them all cut out. This is very easy, guys. It doesn't take very long to do. As soon as your oil's hot and you got the biscuits cut into donut shapes, you're good to go. Now you can put anything on these. You can make you some homemade icing or homemade glaze. I'm just going to simply use, oh, there's my oil, it's nice and hot. I'm just going to simply use some granulated sugar and some cinnamon, and when these come out of the oil nice and hot with a little bit of oil left on them, I am going to roll them in a 1 gallon size Ziploc bag that will have my sugar and my cinnamon. Okay, so those are all cut out. These are all my donuts. You can take these and roll them into little balls. I want to get these prepared first so that I can do them in batches in the oil. I'm going to do, I don't know, 4 batches and allow the oil to heat back up in between. So there you have it. So now all I've done, guys, I've taken a 1 gallon bag, Ziploc bag, and I have poured an amount of, I don't know, 2 cups of sugar or a cup of sugar and some cinnamon, just enough to my liking. You can add as much cinnamon and sugar as you want to the bag, but you don't want to waste a whole lot, so that's why I have just a small amount. I'm also going to try and experiment. I have got some Nesquik, chocolate Nesquik powder in this bag, and when I get through half of my donuts, I'm going to go ahead and pour this into my sugar cinnamon mix and try a couple of them in chocolate, which I've never done before, so that's why I'm not going to do too many, but I would like to go ahead and give it a try. Alright, well, I've got my deep fryer set to 350 for 1.5 minutes each side. I'm going to take one of these cut out donuts, and they are going to be hot when they come out, so it may try and, I don't know, we're going to see what happens to the Ziploc bag. Hopefully it won't melt, but let's go ahead and dump one in. There it goes. That's the effect I'm looking for. I'm going to do 2 at a time. Okay, start the timer. Alright guys, so these are the first ones I'm going to show you. I've gone ahead and changed my idea about the whole bag thing with the sugar. I've gone ahead and put the sugar on a plate so that I can not have to worry about it melting the Ziploc bag. but we're gonna just give this a try. These guys have been in there. They look nice and brown. I've already flipped them. Let's remove one. Let's go ahead and lay it. Let some of that oil drip off. So you're gonna just lay it on the sugar. Give it a good, nice coating. Get that sugar on there. And while that's going, I haven't figured out how to work this timer exactly, but I'm gonna let that, let's see, go ahead and stop that. Turn this back up to a minute and a half. And drop in my next two. Okay, those are going. Is that a minute and a half? I'm gonna do a minute and a half on each side. So right now they're that color. While those are going, let's coat these in some more sugar while they're hot. Oh yeah, there we go. Load these over here. And I'm gonna lay them on this plate. I'll name this paper towel here. We'll go ahead and knock off some of this excess sugar. And that's what they look like, guys. Okay, so I've got my sugar here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to break this up. It's gonna get a little bit of oil spots in the sugar as you go, but that's okay. You just want to take your hand and break that back up like that. I'll take this back over here. And here's the donuts. They've got 17 seconds left on this side. Let these guys cook. 2 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip these guys with a fork. Oh yeah, see how brown they look on this side? There we go. And then I'm gonna take, I don't know how to work this timer, so I'm just gonna turn it back up. There it goes. Okay. Alright. Figured it out. Let these guys cook. I think in the next batch, let's see, I've cooked 2 and I've got 2 in the deep fryer, so that's 4. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left over here. It's going to give you 8 donuts per can, and it's going to give you 8 donut holes. Homemade donuts. These guys have 20 seconds left on the timer. They're not bubbling very much anymore, so they're probably done. 3 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking these out. Let some of that oil come off of there. And I'm just gonna lay them over here in my sugar. The key to this is to go ahead and have them. Go ahead and coat them. That. Get your sugar on the inside of them while the oil is still nice and hot. Okay. And then simply knock some of that excess sugar off. Lay them there so they can cool. Break this back up in case there's little oil hardens some of that sugar. And my setup's not very good, guys, so alright, let me go ahead and see if I can figure out how to get this timer back. Oh shit. Okay, back up to a minute and a half. Got 2 more to do after this, and before I do those, I'm gonna save those last 2 for the Nesquik chocolate powder. So I'm going to do some donut holes before I do those last 2 donuts. Alright guys, we're done with my last 2 donuts. Drop these guys in. And as those guys are in, I'm going to go ahead and drop in my last 4 donut holes. This is a whole batch. Because what I've done is I've taken the rest of my sugar and cinnamon mix, and I've added a layer of Nesquik chocolate powder mix to the top of that. So what I'm going to do is when those come out, I'm going to lay that one side on top of this chocolate mix, and then I'm going to stir it up with the cinnamon and sugar and do the other side and coat it in that. That is what we have for your donut holes and your donuts. And let me tell you something, guys. They are delicious. Alright, so that's 1 minute on the first side, and I'm going ahead and flip them. I'm doing this all with one hand, guys, so I'm sorry. I tried to show you the flipping in the beginning. Plus, this is such a fast dessert. Really, it should only take you about 10 minutes if you've got, you know, the second set of hands, and it's pretty simple. So, and especially if you know how to work your fryer. There is my chocolate powder. These guys I think are about ready to come out. A little bit nervous about this last batch. I hope I don't ruin these, but I'm not a big chocolate fan, but I think these are someone else. So let's see what happens. Take these guys out. Lay them in that chocolate powder, Nesquik powder. See if we can get these donut holes out and do the same. Look, I can smell that chocolate melting. It smells really good. Okay, got them in my chocolate powder, and I've got this one side coated. So I'm going to set these over here on my plate. Quickly. And then I'm going to take my hands, I'm just going to stir this up so that I get the sugar and the chocolate and the cinnamon all mixed together. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay these bad boys back in here on this side. Donut holes, go ahead and give them a nice roll. Like I said before, I'm not a big chocolate fan, but this is an experiment. Give these a taste and see what I think. Alright. Put them on display. Got my chocolate, got my cinnamon and sugar. So there you go, guys. Homemade biscuits turn into donuts. They're good. I'm gonna try one of these chocolate donut holes while it's hot with the Nesquik powder. And guys, that's pretty good. All right. 2 thumbs up. So get you a can of biscuits, guys. 99-cent can of biscuits, and give this a try. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next educational video.